Hey guys, Five here with episode number 44 of the Fulham career mode on FIFA 22. Now, this is the Champions League season. Obviously last season, no spoilers, but we did win the Premier League and the Europa League. So the point of me saying no spoilers there and then just spoiling it doesn't really make sense, but you got to move on. But what we are doing here is we are selling Emmanuel Dennis to AC Milan. We are selling Liam Delap to Sampdoria. And we're keeping both of our centre-backs because this season is all about the Champions League. Win it, we're leaving. Get knocked out, we're leaving. We are leaving Fulham either way this season. It's just a matter of, will it be after winning the Champions League? Will it be in the quarterfinals, the semi-finals? Will we get knocked out in the group stages? You will only have to watch maybe 6 episodes, maybe not even that, to find out. Obviously, Champions League games only. We're going to have a couple of cup competitions to kick off today's episode. Obviously, we won the league, so we are in the Community Shield, and we also won the Europa League, so we are in the UEFA Super Cup, taking on the Champions League winners from last year. So, as you can see the business on screen, we're trying to get Jude Bellingham off the hands of Everton, who are in the Championship right now. And the fact we can't get Bellingham off them, even though they are in the Championship, I think EA need to maybe add something, like where players actually put in transfer requests if they get relegated or something like that. But because we couldn't get him, we're going to go get Declan Rice. And we initially offered Munoz. They wanted Carvalho. He's a player we didn't really use last season because we had James Maddison. He got a +7 on his loan to Manchester United. It's that glitch, the loan glitch, where they automatically get a +7 to their attributes. More than happy to sell him to Juventus, because it does mean we get Declan Rice, who is 87 overall. He's 25 years of age, and he is the next, well, alongside Jude Bellingham, the next big thing in England's midfield for the coming years, in real life and in the game. Now, once we've got him, we've got the CDM sorted. Reed's going to drop down to the bench. We need to replace Emmanuel Dennis. Obviously, Izet Begovic is going to do part of that job, scoring some goals here and there. The other half of that is going to be needed to be maybe a higher rated player. So we went in for Holzek at Borussia Mönchengladbach. They wanted way too much money. So we walked away and we went for Gonzalo Ramos from Southampton. Now they wanted much less money. He's obviously a little bit of lower overall. That's absolutely fine by me though, because he's higher overall than Izet Begovic. He's going to grow throughout the season, and he is going to help us on our journey in the Champions League. You know, Holzek, well, maybe he would, but Mönchengladbach did not want to allow him to join us. A very easy contract for him, just signing him up. We've got all the money in the world, so it's not really an issue for us as we come into the first of 2 games in today's episode. 100 career wins at Fulham over 3 seasons. 1 in the Championship, 2 in the Premier League. Really good to see, and we're finally starting to win some trophies as well, which can add to the resume really nicely. As we come into this one at Wembley, our record at Wembley isn't the best, but you know, we'll give it a go. I think we're actually 0-1 at Wembley because of our loss to Liverpool in the semi-finals of the FA Cup, but you got to move on to that. Obviously, we're in season 4 now. Players are starting to grow. Riley Webber, one of those players, is a 91 overall this season. So if he can keep up his form of the past few seasons, it's well within reach that he could be 93, 94, maybe even 95, one of the best players on the planet, and one of the best players ever used in career mode. But 1-2 in this one. Easy cruising. And they lose the ball through Guendouzi, who we played across to Kulusevski, who is going to strike it and double our lead. And this season is already looking good for us. There's 22 minutes in, we're 2-0 to the good. And like I said, in the Europa League final, they can start engraving our name on that Community Shield already. But a slight kind of bump in the trail, as Hope, the former Schalke striker, the American, does have the deficit. It puts a bit of pressure on us coming into the last hour of the game. Obviously, we have been dominant throughout, but just like that, they've got 1 goal back, and they can very easily do that again. and again, and again, and again, and it could get embarrassing. But 60 minutes into the game, half an hour after they scored their first, a chance here for them to score their second, as Iwobi on the edge of the box strikes it pure, strikes it clean, and it's the same old Lafont problem. You can't get to those top corners, and we are down. Well, sorry, not down. We are back on level terms. Not what you wanted. 22 minutes into the game, it looked like we were cruising. It looked like we were going to win this one very easily. But Guendouzi holds off Mendes, knocks it through to Makis. Out wide, he's got loads of men in the middle. One of them is Guendouzi, laying it inside to Iwobi. And Alex Iwobi has just gone and scored a brace to deny us winning the Community Shield. Not really the way you want to start off the season. Made some big signings already this season in Rice. Spent a chunk load of money on him. We've got Ramos from Southampton, and it's just not working out for Lafont. So we are going to sign Dean Henderson from Manchester United, $27.5 million for him. Very easy, very peasy. And we're going to take it into contract negotiation terms. He's not going to be the most expensive. He's going to be easy to go through. He only had 12 months left on his remaining contract. That's why we could get him for so cheap. 27 years of age. And his debut is going to be in the UEFA Super Cup, taking on the Champions League winners Atletico Madrid. Obviously, we just lost to Southampton, a team that is white and red stripes. Got to get a bit of revenge here against Madrid, who obviously, very similar, are white and red stripes. But we need to not get caught up in the mindset. We need to just play our football, and we know we can beat the best of them when we do that. Obviously, this time, instead of Izet Begovic, we're going to start Ramos up top, and we'll see what he can do here. As Riley Webber scored in the Community Shield, can he do the same here against Oblak, one of the best keepers in the world? Yes, he can. It's the traditional little Ronaldo chop, curling it across goal, making it 1-0. Riley Webber once again, and yeah, he can definitely break the 100 goals for Fulham mark this season in the Premier League, I think. Obviously, he got no, maybe not that ambitious. But he can definitely get 100 in the league for Fulham overall. As James Maddison goes and scores an absolute corker against Jan Oblak. There's nothing he can do to stop that one. It's just looping. It's not even the fastest of shots, but it's just looping, and it beats him into that top left corner as he makes it 2-0. And again, now the man can engrave Fulham on that trophy as Goncalo Ramos gets his first goal for the club. He puts us 3-0 to the good. And yeah, you can start writing Fulham on that trophy now, because there is no way we bottle a 3-goal lead with only 13 minutes left in this game. As we approach the final few minutes, Tsiankov, the Ukrainian, out on this right-hand side, looks to skip past Mendes, but he can't quite do so. Mendes is just going to allow him to run to the byline, because we've got big men in the middle, we can win headers. But my thinking there was wrong. We concede a header, and these guys go and celebrate like they've just scored the winner in the 90th minute, when in fact they have gone and scored a consolation goal in the 90th minute. The Europa League winners are going to lift the Super Cup for the first time in a while, it feels like. But that is going to be it for this episode. We will leave you with the lifting of the trophy. I hope you guys have enjoyed this one. If you have, please like, subscribe, and peace.